everyone, how are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in to Grateful Living Cruises. We have another cruise for you today. We are going to Ensenada and Catalina Island out of the port of Los Angeles on Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas. So I'm so excited about this. The last cruises I've been taking out of Texas, you know, like that part is just so hot and humid in the summer. So California right now is beautiful. The weather is fantastic. I am so excited that I can actually sit on the balcony of the cruise ship or on the Lido deck and enjoy the weather, because it is just wonderful right now. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys the Navigator of the Seas. And I'm really excited because I already know enough about this ship to know there are some things that I'm going to really enjoy. And obviously the weather is another big perk. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys a tour of the ship. I'm going to show you what I'm doing while I'm traveling solo on this cruise. And this one is a 4-night cruise, and I'm actually leaving as soon as we get back. After this 4-night cruise, I'm flying straight to Galveston, Texas, and I'm doing an 8-night cruise to the Bahamas out of Galveston on Harmony of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. So I will tag you guys along with me on that one as well, and we're gonna do it. So by the way, if you are going to take this cruise out of the port of Los Angeles, I've been staying in San Pedro. You guys can tell me which is the correct way to pronounce that. But I stayed at the DoubleTree Hotel right here at the marina, right by the yacht club. It is a fantastic location because it's like right there on the marina, on the water, and there's a beach just literally within walking distance. So fantastic location. It's a great little community, less busy than Long Beach. So I flew into LAX and just drove like 30 minutes down here. It was not bad at all. And yeah, so that would be my suggestion. I really enjoyed staying there, and it was super convenient and close. I'm already parked at the port. I'm about to get out and go in. So we'll see you soon. Hi, I'm Scott. Thank you for coming to my channel. This channel is dedicated to all things cruises and living life with gratitude. We're going to talk about cruise reviews. We're going to talk about the ships. We're going to talk about the overall experiences on these cruises. We're going to talk about traveling solo, traveling as a big guy, and all sorts of other things. My hope is that you are able to find some value in the content that I'm providing. And if so, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and liking the videos that I produce. So here's to our journey together, Grateful Living Cruises. Now let's get right into it. So getting on the ship now. Luckily I got selected for the express boarding. I don't really know what the criteria is for that. I'm guessing it's using the online mobile app for everything. But on the gangway now, headed to board. Literally less than 10 minutes using the express feature to board. Gonna get on the ship. It's only 10:40. I literally parked the car at 10:20. So from the car to the ship in less than 20 minutes. So we're gonna get on the ship, gonna go do my muster drill, and then figure out where to chill until rooms are ready. So yeah, one more corner and we'll be on Navigator of the Seas. And here we go, guys. We're getting on the ship. And we're on! Yay! It's cruise time! Okay, before we get started, let's just talk about some of the fast facts of Navigator of the Seas. She has 14 total decks. over 1,200 crew members, over 1,600 staterooms, and she can hold a little over 3,300 guests. She is a fantastic ship. She was recently remodeled or refurbished, and she, as you can see, has very colorful pool areas and cabanas and chairs. They really did a great job of making sure that this thing is bright and cheery. This is the sail away party, basically just the party that happens when you're leaving the port and on your way for your journey. It's a lot of fun. They do play music that's copyrighted, so I had to do this voiceover. So anyway, this is a fantastic ship. I can't wait to show you guys around. And we're starting here on the Lido deck, but we will continue. And I'm just going to show you the highlights, the areas that I really think are nice and important on this ship. It does have so much more to offer in other areas. So if you are looking for more information, comment below and I'll be happy to help answer any questions you may have about the ship if there's something on here that you didn't see. I didn't cover every single restaurant and every single, venue, so just so you know, this is not a 100% full ship tour at this time. So here we go. This was a really cool little splash pad thing. You can kind of run yourself under and get cooled off with the little rain. And this is the dunes. This is the mini golf area, which was actually a lot of fun on this ship. And then going forward, we have the sports court. So this is where all the water slides and the FlowRider and all of those fun outdoor activities, the basketball court. I believe they were playing pickleball here as well. So this little hallway was kind of fun because it kind of was like a lightning thunderstorm show. And as you'll see here, the slides are all so colorful and nice. The people are playing pickleball, and the ship had really just gotten started at this point. So people were already out and active, having fun. And that's one thing I would say. Especially if you want to get on the FlowRider here, as you'll see, which is the surf simulator, bring in your carry-on a change of clothes so that while you're waiting on your room to be ready, you can take advantage of the short lines. This guy here, man, he was wearing this FlowRider out, y'all. He has been on several cruises. I thought maybe he was just a surfer, but he learned how to do this on cruise ships. And he cruises a lot, and this is one of his favorite things to do. It was so fun. I love sitting here on this little stadium and watching people as they do the FlowRider. There's usually a nice little breeze because it's on the top aft portion of the ship. And it really is a lot of fun for me to watch people and to see how they progress from the beginning of the cruise, especially if they've never done it before, and seeing how they continue to do as time goes on. Typically, by the end of the cruise, people have greatly improved their skills on the FlowRider, and I think it's just a fantastic way to spend some time, especially when you're traveling solo. Just being able to sit out there and laugh with other people and watch. It's a really fun thing to do here with the FlowRider, and you can see people are going down the slide. And just, anyway, a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed this. So let's move on to the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. I know not a lot about fitness equipment, but I do think this gym looked like it was fairly well equipped. Most of the gyms on Royal Caribbean ships are nicely equipped. And this video is basically just of the Promenade area. I tried to just kind of do a walking tour to show you guys a little bit of all that they have to offer. The Promenade is very much like a mall area. You have plenty of walkways going through, and all of the little venues and soda machines are down here. You'll see that, Cafe Promenade Playmakers is like a bar. And then this was a unique to dry for. It's kind of like a blowout dry bar for your hair. I haven't seen that on many ships, so I thought that was interesting. You can get to the casino from here. They have a little stairwell. And this also is a Copper and Clover, which is a nice little bar area as well. So you really have all kind of venues. You have your shops, you have, you know, the jewelry stores, the watch stores, the convenience stores, all that kind of stuff is down here in the Royal Promenade area. It's also very beautiful. So they usually have all kind of lights. The Bamboo Room was one of my favorite places. It was a really kind of vibey place. I really enjoyed going here, even though I don't drink, because I just thought the vibe was pretty rad here. And I think most people were coming in here and had not seen it on other ships, and they thought it was really a cool place to hang out as well. So as you can see, Royal Promenade almost always has some sort of car or some kind of memorabilia like this in their area. And again, you have the watches and all kind of port merchandise type stores in this Royal Promenade area. I think it's just absolutely beautiful, especially when you get to the open spaces where you can look up and down. It is just really, in my opinion, stunning to look at. Boleros is another really cool area. Some ships have a really large Boleros, and some have kind of a more small, tucked away one, like on this ship. But if you go on any of the really large ships, you'll have a much bigger area for that Latin-themed bar. But look at this, just stunning, and I just think that it is beautiful. This is the Schooner Bar. The Schooner Bar is also one of my favorites because this typically is where the piano bar or the dueling piano or just the piano bar where the guy plays music and takes requests. I just love this area, and it's right by the Royal Theater. So if you're waiting on a show or you're coming out of a show, it's a fun place to just kind of stop while you're on the way there. Again, beautiful views on this ship. So here we go, talking about Boleros again. Some ships have a much larger area than this one. This one's kind of just tucked away here on the Navigator of the Seas. And while we're on this portion of the ship, we're just going to kind of walk through here and kind of show you the entrance into the dining room. And then I'll do a more close-up of the dining room. I felt it was important to show the dining room because I think it's just another area of the ship that's really stunning, especially if you get kind of toward the center where you can look either up or down into the other levels of the dining room. They have this big chandelier and everything is just really in pristine shape. You know, this ship is an older ship, and even though it was, you know, refurbished a few years back, like, it's still in really good condition. They keep it really nice. I just really love everything about this ship. It's one of my favorite ships to date, and I think the way that they have maintained it speaks volume for Royal Caribbean and their cruise on Navigator of the Seas. So we're continuing the trip here of the ship and the highlights that I wanted to provide to you. This ship, Navigator of the Seas, does have a Starbucks, which you will see right here. And also, in addition to the Starbucks, if you keep going forward, there is the Casino Royale. This ship does have a non-smoking section, and another favorite thing of mine is the secret helipad, which you can get to. I believe it's on deck 5. I love it when a ship has a helipad where you can go to the beginning or the forward portion of the ship, and you can actually take a look at the views and take photos and even sit down. I love it when the ships have these. It always is a favorite place for me to go hang out and just take a break. A lot of times there's a really good breeze as well. So I thought I would show you guys the helipad. This is really a pretty... All right, you guys, I'm popping in here because I forgot to do an outro on this video, but I hope you enjoyed the highlights that I provided for you of Navigator of the Seas. I know it wasn't a full deck by deck every single thing, but these are the highlights that I thought were really interesting and I enjoyed the most. So stay tuned. I have more videos coming. We have the room tour coming. We have both of the port days, Ensenada and Catalina Island, coming in separate videos, and I can't wait to share them all with you. So until then, leave me a like and a comment if you enjoyed what I had to provide for you today, and always remember, stay positive. Bye.